This is a very difficult business to do well in because you're competing against yourself. You're misinformed, you're giving so much improper information, and there's so many people out there masquerading as someone that knows what they're doing. And all of that is a disadvantage for you. And it's almost like a landmine field laying in front of you. And you really need to know where to step, because if you step the wrong place at the wrong time, it's over. And if you do it enough times, no matter how strong you feel about conquering this and knowing that there's going to be periods of adversity, at some point, even the best of you will want to throw in the towel and quit. I'm here to tell you, don't ever quit. It doesn't cost you anything to watch these videos except for the time that you invest. If you keep digging into them and keep practicing what I tell you to practice and keep studying and looking for the things I'm pointing to, it will happen for you. It will unlock your understanding, and one day, what day, I don't know, but it's always different for somebody else. And I have students from my 2016 group that still cannot make money. I'm being absolutely honest. But I also have students that just came into this final group in 2021 that are literally killing it because they were trading with information they learned here, but it was hit and miss. Now they're doing exceedingly well. Was it because they joined the mentorship? Probably. Or is it because they put enough time in beyond what they probably thought was going to be required? I think it's that. So don't give up. Don't let someone else convince you that you're wasting your time doing this. The worst thing you can do is tell your friends and your family what you're doing. Don't even do that, because they're not going to understand. And
don't do that, guys. Don't.
Usually at the wrong times. Hey, how you doing? You're so and so, and it'll be a period where you're struggling, and they'll be like, "Well, I'm glad I didn't listen to you." How's that going to make you feel? It's going to make you question whether or not what you're doing is a viable means of pursuit to a better life. When I'm telling you, it absolutely is. This is the last bastion, folks. Look around. I'm not going to describe what I'm really hinting at, but all you have to do is look around. Every form of employment is being ravaged right now. It's going to get worse. Do you have a hedge against that? Do you have a way for you to feed you and your family without having to leave your house or hold your hand out for a government handout? No subsidy.
Yo, what up? We're back again. New York live session. It's Friday. The worst day of the week, right? Because then the markets are almost closing, so I cry. Let me put on some copyright-free music once again. Otherwise I get striked. Again. Alright. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good? Banan. Sup Louis, Carly 2, Ryan, Randy, Trader Noob, and the GOAT, don't show me your indicators, is also here. The GOAT. One of the first traders I looked up to when I started out ICT concepts. I was so intrigued about one of his videos, and now I understand finally what happened. So what happened today? My Forex.com charts are all scuffed because look at this BBC, and that's a big black candle, of course. BBC over here, and it should have been a lower low over here, but Forex.com charts are scuffed at the moment, so I will have to redraw them right now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so this morning, let me redraw shit. Excuse me. So this morning, London session, this order block I had marked out as a point of interest. Then I took a buy, did not partial anything like a stupid greedy man, and it went back break even. So all good, it's fine. Because we had SMT with the Euro USD, I thought we had a protected low. So my stop loss was, in fact, below this low. Actually, it was lower, I think. I think it was, yes, it was around here. So it was a 1-to-1, 1.5 R. But yeah, I thought we would go into this area, right? Like I outlined. Still think we should head into that area, but yeah, it stopped me out in the morning, so it's fine. Then, what did I do? I went into EG buys today. Got stopped out break even. Where did I enter? Let me check my MetaTrader. Where did I enter? Oh yes, I entered over here because it was a late entry. Then I saw it trade up. And then as soon as I saw this low made and it traded up again, then only then I put my stop loss break even. On here it is not a lower low, but on my broker it is a lower low. So my broker wicked me out, even though I had my stop at this low. But that's fine. That's fine. Then I took gold buys. Where did I take them? Yes, I took them over here. So I had this buy. Target was way up here. Took partials around here, then stopped me out break even. So overall, not too good of a day, but also not a bad day. So yeah. Let me get back to the chat. Sorry guys. Good morning from the Americas. Hey Louis man. My mom trades with me, so it's fine. Luckily I have a good support system with the family and friends. Nice. That's good, Harry. Some people know I do it. Mostly my friends, but not too many. People think it's gambling, so I'll keep it to myself. So what's happening on GU right now and EU? I'm gonna redraw it from top down. So if you are not familiar with the top down analysis, I will do it in a second. Very curious to know your thoughts on gold. Weekly fair value gap filled. Yes, that's true. Weekly range might be kept. I thought that too. Now we have a huge rejection block where it's trading in right now. We're trading below the daily opening price as well. So I was more inclined to look for buys. So this is the weekly fair value gap, right? It has been filled. We're in the mean threshold of the weekly order block, and we're in the mean threshold of the monthly order block. So this should be an area where we should see some sort of a retracement. But right now it's leaving behind liquidity. So I think it will run a little bit lower. And if it does run higher, I will not participate because I don't like these lows. That's just my personal preference. Don't tell too many people, they will want to trade for them. Yeah, true. True. I'm new here. What ICT tools do you use to trade? Are you referring to like the tools on TradingView or indicators or that kind of stuff? Where's my watermark? I had a watermark. Right. Can I? OTE watermark. Add to chart. There you go. There he is. Needs to be in the middle though. Yes, there he is. He's back. The OTE watermark. Alright. Is the music okay? I'm here. No more like concepts. I use like the whole PD array, like order blocks, rejection blocks, fair value gaps, market structure, interbank dealing range, Asia range, daily opening price, kill zones, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff. Right, let's do a top down from for Euro USD. What's DXY doing at first? So we have two fair value gaps on DXY. We filled one, but there's another one above there with a monthly order block. So initially this morning, I had drawn out this. We should. I thought we would go down into this OB, which happened, then trade up, which happened too. But now I'm not too sure if we are gonna go down because of this fair value gap above, right? So there's still a higher time frame target to be reached. Now we'll have to see what happens, but I thought this weekly range is kept because we have met a higher time frame target. This weekly candle is about, what is it? 157 pips, and the last week was around the same, 170, and the other week, this was a big week, this 280, but normally it's around this size. So I would have assumed it would be kept the range, but yeah, we have to wait for more price action, I guess. Because it's not willing to go lower at the moment. So yes, so this is the 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, we're holding on to this fair value gap right now with a breaker in it, so potential for moving up higher is high at the moment, which would make EU go down. EU traded up in London, potentially creating the high of the day, but we also had SMT. So there could be a potential continuation in New York session because we already potentially made the high of the day in London. Can't hear the music. Let me make it a little bit louder. Is this okay? Let me know. Hey David, how are you doing? Also Tom, if you click Alt-R, it will reset your charts. Like when I'm all the way back here or something. Oh, I'm getting a NVIDIA overlay, so it triggers something else, I don't know. Can I get it away? Thanks. You guys can't see it, I guess, on screen, but yeah, so GU, if it follows the same line as EU, should also not go higher, because we traded above daily open. Now we're below daily opening, so for me, I like to trade London session more than New York session. So we'll have to see what the range will be. It's leaving behind relative equal lows right now, so that's a target. Not inclined to take buys when these kind of lows are intact. Well, nice accumulation on on USD CAD. So we're accumulating right now around daily opening price, so I have no clue what's gonna happen, but still I favor it go into this fair value gap and then move down, because we have liquidity right now over here. And we have an imbalance which should be met. Yeah, so this is sells buy side liquidity. And then that 4-hour fair value gap. Oh, it's actually the start of the 4-hour. Let's leave it then as black. Yes. So it's stuck in a range right now. Thank God for Friday, right? Bitcoin, Tinyanaswar. I hope I pronounced that okay. I guess it's Indian. Or are you Danny from Telegram? Let me know. Bitcoin, yeah, damn. That dump though. I read something about Luna or something also being like it hit 0 or something. Was it Luna? Jeez. Oh lord. What happened? What happened? Who was shorting this? If you were shorting this, damn. Holy moly. If that's not a pump and dump, I don't know what is. Alright, back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so we took out the sell side liquidity, right? Like ICT also predicted, but I was looking at it too. Right now, we did a deep grab of liquidity. So, kinda, if you want to be a buyer, you want to see like multiple structure get respected multiple times for bullish PD arrays. So actually what you want to see is like create a high, then respecting this order block, right? Then creating a new high, then that one respecting this one, and then you can say, okay, I'm gonna take a buy, and then we're creating over here, and then fill up this imbalance back to 40k. So you want to see multiple layers of structure getting respected. That's my opinion. If you're a risky trader, you can of course go in early and anticipate it to run up, because we took major sell side liquidity, right? But yeah, that's what I would do. Luna no more. Yeah, Luna is gone. That's a pump and dump. Pump and dump. Alright, so gold, what's silver doing? Silver is... We could potentially create SMT with silver, and I think if we go to the monthly, yeah, look at that fair value gap on silver. So for silver there's more room to go down. Gold has rebalanced everything at the moment, and the last structural high was over here. So I would assume silver could draw into here. And the daily 4-hour. Yeah, most of the time when it's so close to a low, it's probably gonna take it, but it's Friday too, so the range might be kept. So that's something we gotta look out for. Alright, so let's do a little bit of tape reading, right? Let's pick out this one, actually 3 minutes. The higher the time frame, the better, in my opinion. So we're stuck in two fair value gaps right now. We have a bearish one and a bullish one on the 5. Yes, that's a 5 and a 3 minute. So let's take this 3 minute. So respecting the 3 minutes from bearish perspective, but also respecting, or at least for now, this one. And then a silver. Oh, it's actually not SMT, or is it? Let me split up the screens. So if we take silver, get my toolbox away. So silver is on the 1 hour. Okay, let's put it on the. All right. So from here, look, silver has room to go down, right? So gotta be careful with calling bottoms. And like I said earlier, right, if you see these lows, it's for me too dangerous. Even it trades up right now and you could expect like a fair value gap, but the narrative is not here and there's too much liquidity down here, right? And higher time frame is still bearish. So new here, do you actually take live trades? Too many grifters on this side doing and selling bullshit. Yes, I take trades. But I'm not gonna show you on screen, right? So I'm not a signal provider. So if you're into ICT concepts and you like watching ICT concept traders, then stick around. I mean, yeah, that's it. Right, so we purged the low. Same with silver. How to send a chart again? You can, if you copy over here, copy link to chart image, then paste that one in your browser. Alright, Freddy, you can always ask, man. Am I a charter member? No, I am just a YouTube student who also found out some stuff on the internet. So, and I learned from other charter members who were so kind to share some stuff. So I wish I was in the mentorship, but unfortunately I am not. So copy your chart in your browser, right, and send me the last letters. So if you have this, right? Can I make it bigger? So .com, and then you have the X, and then after the slash, the forward slash, these letters. Send those in the chat, and then I can copy them in my own browser, and then I will look for your charts. Did I trade Asia session? No, I never trade Asia session. I want to use Asia range to potentially frame the high or low of the day. Oh, nice! I'm a charter member. Just subscribed. I'm gonna watch your journey forward. Thank you, Taylor. I wish I was in the mentorship, but I actually didn't believe what ICT did was true. But that's also because I never really put in the effort to learn it. Because a lot of people hate on things they don't understand, right? I was not a hater, but I just didn't think it was true until I put like in a lot of work and study, and then actually it made sense. So. Hey bro, what's up? You expect bullish moves for foreign coins? Yeah, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure about what DXY is gonna do, because I explained earlier where we fully filled in this weekly fair value gap, right? But there's also another one higher, so I'm actually favoring it to go into there. Now it's Friday, so potentially the weekly range is capped, so it might not do it today, but I still have to keep this in mind, that we can draw into this area, right? I'll check out your chart, Philip. Let me copy that link or those letters. I can actually. Did you copy and paste it in your browser and then do it? Not copy your trading view page, because I cannot see it right now. I get page not found. So I don't know. You expected move too? Oh, nice, nice. GU respecting 15-minute rejection block accumulated, so assuming manipulation to downside to fill weekly OB, then run up as distribution. Ooh. I think it's a little bit much to ask right now to... Alright, let's go over my narrative for today, okay? So this morning, let me get the BBC candlestick chart. Alright, so this morning I took this buy, right? On GU, on this OB, on the 30, I think yes, it's on the 30. Why? There was equal lows just before the fair value gap OB. So write that down in your notes. If you see equal lows before an OB with a fair value gap, and that OB took liquidity, then you have a high probable area for a rejection, and the order flow is short-term bullish, right? So this was a high probable area. Okay, now going to the daily time frame, we're bearish, right? But what was I expecting today? I was expecting, I mean, not everybody knows what it is, but an IOFET for the charter members, they know what it is. But I was expecting price to go into this daily fair value gap and then reject, like so often happens, like this one, right? This one also went into fair value gap and then rejected. You can see it over here too, went in the fair value gap and then rejected. I was assuming the same situation could occur today. And because it's Friday, I thought the range would be kept, like the weekly range, so this low should stay intact in my opinion. So I was expecting it to trade up there. That's why I wanted to see a buy. So yeah, and we had this 4-hour fair value gap up here, and that's inside the daily fair value gap, right? So this, I don't know if it's called nested PD arrays, but I don't know, just layered or whatever. But and then line it up with Asia range and this thing which I won't explain on stream. But this was my predicted high of the day, which never came, of course. Just like yesterday, I predicted this low, right? The logs are my predicted lows or highs of the day. So this one was 1 pip off. That's the same thing I was expecting on the upside for today. Daily fair value gap, entry drill, and then a move down. But it seems to have no juice to go into this fair value gap. So then Euro GBP. I was expecting this order block to get mitigated, just like you see in the lines, right? So I thought yesterday we would go into this fair value gap OB, but today looks like it's more willingly. So EG down is a high probability for GBP to go, GBP USD to move up, as opposed to Euro USD, because then if EG goes down, right, then Euro is weak, but Pound is strong, and even though DXY could go down or go up, I mean, so if DXY goes up, then GU should go down, but if EG is bearish, then GU can still move up, right? That's intercurrency correlation. So do with this sauce whatever you want, but that's some things I look at on the daily. Gotta compare that kind of stuff. Right, so let's go back to gold. We're taking, like I stated earlier, right, even though it trades up, it makes no sense for this to stay intact. So we're taking out this low from yesterday. So I actually did not do a range projection on this one, and I don't want to do it on stream, so I'm gonna do it on my browser so you guys cannot see it. I'm sorry. You'll see it pop up in a second. So yeah, it's Friday, guys. So if you made profits this week, stay safe today, or at least don't risk all your profits, right? Just a part of it. Yeah. Right. So it's really unfavorable to do a range projection at the moment, but that's because right. Now I've projected my low. Now I want to see, does it make sense? So it's this low over here. Does it make sense with Asia range? And does it make sense with a PD array, right? So now I go to the daily. And this line is over here. Does it make sense? The weekly. Wait, so what price was it again? 03224. 4 hour. It's a fat 4 hour order block, but let's see what happens. And a same situation which happened earlier, right? On the 1 minute with these lows. Same situation for me right now, because it's equal. Even though we could like bust up like a lot, I don't like to see this kind of sweep of a low. I want to see like at least 10, 20, 30 pips for me to be comfortable after the break of structure happens. Because I don't like that liquidity being left behind. So that's personal preference. Alright, sorry for ignoring the chat, guys. Let me go back to you guys. Can you check Nasdaq? Yes, we'll do that prior to stock exchange open. Do you think EU will bottom out in this month? It needs to take out the swing low on the monthly first. So this one. This is the monthly swing low. I really want to see that one get taken out before I can say we're bottomed out. So, and that would be in line with DXY too, right? DXY, I want to see it trade actually above this weekly fair value gap we're in right now. And that would make EU go down too. So, and then we can still bottom out this month, but I have to check seasonalities and that kind of stuff. Not, I don't know, not checked it yet. Very unfortunate. I had a USD CAD limit. I had a limit on USD CAD, but it missed. So I'm removing my limit, but my limit was over here. For a scalp into that fair value gap, right? Even though we have liquidity down here, it has to go up first, in my opinion. And why did I take this one? Because break of structure over here, right? Equal highs. So liquidity, buy side liquidity. And then we have this fair value gap. Right? And it tapped 3 times in it. And I thought this was engineered. So I still waited for the limit. I did not market execute. But I thought this low would get rated. But it didn't. So unlucky. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. EU short going well. DXY drawn liquidity is relative equal highs. Yeah, so these two. So I agree. I think that's a good target to be had. We already liquidated Asia low. We bouncing off this order block right now, and are very close to this liquidity. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I will check out your charts, guys. Let me go from this one first. Cannot view that one. Okay. Dominic, let me check out. Why can I not view the charts? Guys, just sorry for I cannot, for some reason it doesn't let me see it in the browser or something. Just write down that part from like take the whole X with it. So just if you send it in the chat, just post this with the X and then the last part, because I copy it in my browser, but for some reason I get an error every time I copy your guys' codes. So right, let Philip try this one. Let me try it again. No, I get an error again. I don't know. What's up, Morak? Good afternoon. Did you blast a cannon before the stream? Hold 1 second, guys. I'm getting a call. Be right back in 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Alright, let me try the one from Gennaro. Maybe that works. Yeah, that works. If I take it like that, then it works. Right, let's see what you got. Right, euro dollar 3-minute time frame. Were you looking for buys or something? Because your FIP is set up to be buys. The ICT mentorship is all you need to find success in these markets. You don't need any of his old videos except money management. Yeah, true, Taylor. The 2020 mentorship video series is very good. In the mentorship he has 12 models, and the YouTube one is probably the easiest one. So if you can master that one, no need for the rest. Although I'm very interested to see what happens all the time and why it happens. So that's why I use multiple models. You were looking for buys, okay. But over where are you looking for buys? So you expect DXY to go down? Interesting. So gold just does a random one. What is this? 1 pip? 2 pips? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like if it sweeps like that, so I'm not gonna participate in gold for buys. 5-minute SMT with silver. Yeah, silver made a higher high right now, but gold did not. Looking for critique. Yeah, my bias on DXY should be bullish. But again, it's Friday, so I think the range is capped already, so I don't think it will go up today. Next week, probably. And we still need to mitigate this 4-hour fair value gap too. And on 1 hour there's an unmitigated order block. So, but I would not go against bias at the moment. The higher time frame bias, of course. So GJ is also tough to trade. You cannot sell at the moment, or at least I won't, because it's not trading above daily opening. And we're in a 4-hour fair value gap, so I guess it's fine. But if I want to buy or sell, I sell above daily open and I buy below it. That's one of my rules. Looking for critique, yeah. Dominic, let me check out that chart. Right, so you took GU cells, which makes sense actually. Let me put it on trading view. So you took cells on a 3-minute time frame. I actually like this one. Yes, I like this one. Well, why do I like this one? We have a previous order block holding price. Then we've got this OB2. Then you are looking for sells in an OTE area. So order flow bearish. You have OTE levels, which matches up. Then you have that fair value gap, which is a perfect area for a sell. And we took out this swing high. So all in all, this is a good trade. And there's a clear target because there's all relative equal lows down here. So target clear, entry clear, narrative good. So yeah, I would say that's a good trade. Well done. Well done. I bet the original students that paid $150 a month and didn't work it out are sick now that the 2020 mentorship has so much hand holding. Yeah, I mean there will always be even those who are in the mentorship will also always there's always people who will not get it because it's pretty complex. You really gotta put in the work. 12, yes, Freddy. 12 models. I'm assuming you're referring to the models. Oh, the chart. Right, so slowly moving into my POI. As expected. This fair value gap on the 4 hour should get hit, and then I'm not sure what's gonna happen. That's why we watch lower time frame and see if there's confirmation, right? But right now, this is also good what we're doing right now. So if you guys are familiar with the AMD model, so that's accumulation, and if you then get a manipulation into your point of interest, and then a distribution in your favored direction. And of course AMD Listen, so the market has three cycles, guys. There is consolidation or accumulation, there is expansion, and then there is reversal. Okay? So there's never a reversal from a consolidation. There's only consolidation, expansion, reversal, or consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion, reversal. Right? Keep that in mind. Please check. I hope it works. Gnessawar? Is it like? Do I pronounce it like that? Gnessawar or something? I cannot see it. You have to do the X and stuff. Like the. You need to copy. Go to this. Open image in a new or copy chart image somewhere or copy link and then post it in your browser and then copy the part of your browser, not your trading view in the browser. Make sure you always have your bias, narrative and drawn liquidity in mind on DXY when trading forex. Yes, that's very true. Very, very true. Without narrative and bias, it doesn't matter what your model is. If you have the wrong bias, you're gonna trade against the trend or against the order flow, and then it will always be a loss or not a potential high yielding trade. You are looking for critique, what you were doing wrong, Gennaro. You are looking for buys, and then you took a 3 minute and then you put your fib. If I remember, you put your fib over here like this, right? And then you were looking for buys on this OB probably. Was it purely based off the 3 minutes, or did you go into the higher time frame and see what is actually, where did price actually react from, right? So the narrative is you want to sell above daily open, right? And buy below it. So your buy, it makes sense because it's below daily opening, but on the higher time frame, where are we rejecting from, right? We have to figure out that one. So you go to the 30 minute, is there something? I mean, the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Look, there's still this sell side liquidity down here, right? So you gotta keep that in mind, that the drawn liquidity is still not complete. If you look at the 15, you see this fair value gap, right? Where we're rejecting from, and it is unwilling to trade through it. And you see the bodies are closing below too. So there's no indication on the 50-minute time frame that we're going bullish. Right here. See, the bodies are closing below it, so no indication we'll go bullish. Now we have a new trading range, right? So then you take your new trading range, because we took sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity, so this is a new range, right? This is our range. As soon as it went into premium, hit that fair value gap and rejected. So with this narrative in mind, it's not high probable that we're gonna go higher. And then again, take in mind the AMD, right? The accumulation, manipulation, high of the day, in London session, distribution down. And then potentially in New York session you have OTE retracement and then a continuation. So that's the narrative right now for euro dollar. Hope it makes sense. Right? So that's why the buy is not, even though you have the displacement order block and break of structure, higher time frame is always the direction you want to follow. So even though it looks like you can buy, then you have to close over here or over here where you take liquidity if you entered. You could have entered here, and as soon as you see, if you go to the 1 minute, maybe you can outline it better. So let's say you entered on this order block, right? Just for an example, let's say you entered over here, right? And your target was up here, I guess. And then your stop loss should be below this order block. You want to see certain things get and stay respected, right? So if you see this order block, you don't want it to stick around for too long, right? You want to see like a hit and then move away. Just like this fair value gap, right? This fair value gap over here. Hit, move away, hit, move away. And right now over here it's accumulating, like it's not moving too much, right? And higher time frame bias is bearish, so you want to keep an eye on those PD arrays in the form of a order block. And look at this. So if let's say you were in here, right? Then you see this fair value gap created, but price already tapped into it and moved away. So why would price come back and go into here again, right? Why would it do that? And then you have this high, which was liquidated over here. So price has no business anymore to come up here because we're breaking down structure and we took this high. So now we're retracing back to fill this gap. I would assume that's what happened. So after this one got hit, you don't want to see it get hit again, right? So keep that in mind. Because if I'm in from here and I see this entry drill over here and I see trade up all the way to buy side liquidity almost, I will go break even if I was in from here. Because why would it go back into here? It already tapped into the fair value gap, right? So bias is truly a key factor, yes. It is. Let me check out that chart. So let's see what you got. You were in from here, or are you waiting? I think you are in from here, right? So yeah, this is actually, you took the liquidity from Gennaro actually. So that's, I mean, it's not funny of course, but you understood the narrative, right? From the 50-minute fair value gap getting respected in OTE levels in that new trading range, because we took buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity, higher time frame OB. So it should continue down, so actually good. You are in shorts at 0398. The goat, don't show me your indicators, is here. 0398. Oh, cheeky. Sniper entry. Yeah, so what I just broke down, right? Don't show me your indicators. Obviously a seasoned trader saw it, so I guess you had your stop loss above this OB, right? It shouldn't be higher because this OB should stay respected. And then your targets, if your target is this monthly low, I don't know if it will hit today, could, and then otherwise short term targets are here and then this low. So very good. Very, very good. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful entry, bro. Love it. So we just talked about this lows, right? which got tapped, and I said this is not something I want to participate in, and now you see why. Because it's still liquidity. It's still liquidity, even though it wigged down a little bit below it. You really don't want to participate in it. Yes, stop loss above that OP. Yes, that's correct. Very well done. You're gonna partial below this low, I would assume. And then this low could be full TP if you're just scalping, and otherwise this monthly sell side liquidity. What do you think about the weekly range being kept? Don't show me your indicators. You missed my chart, sorry. I will have a look. I will have a look. Okay, if what am I looking at? I'm not sure, David. So maybe go in a lower time frame and put some text on it, what you're looking at and that kind of stuff, because that one is pretty tough, not gonna lie. I'm not sure what's happening. Check indices. Yes, we'll check in a minute. Targeting previous daily low. Can you touch base on searching for liquidity and then taking the direction? I appreciate it. Yes. How I look for liquidity, I trade from imbalance to imbalance, so that's my favorite way to read price. So for instance on GU today, and then I look for daily or 4-hour imbalances or weekly or monthly, right? Because take the 4-hour time frame as the lowest time frame for your directional bias. Don't go to the 1 hour, 30 minute or 50 minute for directional bias. You can use those for entry, but definitely stick with daily and minimum 4-hour for direction. So if I want to know where price is going to draw to, I will try to identify where the most likely buy stops or sell stops are. So what are we going to look for? We're going to look for trend lines. We're going to look for equal highs, equal lows. We're going to look for retail patterns, wedge patterns, head and shoulders, that kind of stuff. But my favorite is equal highs, equal lows, trend line liquidity. So yeah, so now how do we know where price will draw to, right? If we look at this, you need the higher time frame, right? So how I like to know on which side of the curve I am on, I will try to identify a market maker model. If you guys not familiar with market maker models, it always starts off with the original consolidation. Let me remove everything. No, not this one. So it starts off with an original consolidation, right? Then it trades down, starts to yeah, you have redistribution phases and reaccumulation phases in the market maker model. So original consolidation, then these two, redistribution, it's generating liquidity to go further down until you hit a higher time frame point of interest where the smart money reversal could happen. So where are we at right now? Oh wait, I have to go back. So there's still a swing low here, and we're trading inside a weekly order block. So you want to take the higher time frame points of interest where you could see a potential reversal. Now if you're trading off a weekly order block, it can take a couple weeks to get out of that order block, because same on the 1 hour, it can maybe take 1 or 2 hours to get out of the order block where you trade off, right? Same with the weekly time frame. If you hit a weekly time frame order block, it could take a few weeks to get out of that order block too. So don't expect because it hits a weekly order block, you're gonna go up like massively. The higher time frame the order block is, the more reaction you will get of it, of course, but also it will take longer. Now I'm looking for imbalances, right? Where is price? Where's the liquidity? So this morning I was expecting this order block to hold on the 30. We formed some sort of a trend line liquidity, right? Because it looks like a trend line. Then we have that unfilled gap on the daily. So yeah, that's how I look for the draw on liquidity. So at this point I did not see this price action, right? So this morning, I think this is what I saw. So I was anticipating this OB to be mitigated and then move up into the imbalance because there's a trend line. So this liquidity should be liquidated, in my opinion. Did not happen. Got in a buy, got stopped out break even. That's fine. So yeah, that's how I look for trades. What's USD CAD doing? Still, it's just accumulating today. It's terrible. Sometimes Forex is pretty tough, not gonna lie. Pretty like a lot of accumulation, accumulation or consolidation, right? So if you can identify you're in an accumulative state of market, then try to scalp. And turtle soup models are the best for this kind of price action. So you want to buy below the lows and then sell above them. If it's gonna consolidate, it will rate highs and lows continuously. Tom, I'd like to ask, why was there manipulation on past price action today, even in yesterday's price action? I mean, it's just to fake out retail buyers and sellers, and I think too, if there's not enough incentive to move one direction, it needs to consolidate or accumulate, because that's how it generates orders, right? People will put their sell stops and buy stops at all places, and if there's not enough generated, then you'll see that manipulation part grabbing all. If we would go bullish, right, it will grab all the sell stops, react off a PD array, and then move up for the distribution. That's made 2% today on USD CAD. Nice, Ahmed. Can you please check indices? Yes. Yes, I will. Great explanation. Thank you. Thank you. When you said you buy below daily open, is that midnight New York? Yes. Yes, Alfilar. Below daily opening. Accumulation. Accumulation. Alright, let's head into the indices. What's up with the indices? Yeah, let me remove everything on all indices. And then we'll start off on the monthly. What are you guys' thoughts on the indices? Are we bottoming out, or are we just gonna continue lower? So no fair value gaps left, only this one. So this is a daily with a volume imbalance too. How does it look like on this one? Yes, the same. Right, so let's make this one. I'll just put text in it, that's fine. So actually this weekly just went straight down, no top wick at all. That's crazy. Alright, daily time frame. Right, so we actually hit that last down close candle, which took liquidity too before, so this could be a high probability order block. So this is a high probability order block on US 30. Right, so write that down in your notebook. When an order block takes liquidity and breaks structure after, same with a breaker block, it's a high probability. Right, so the 4 hour still bearish. Liquidated these highs over here. We have a volume imbalance down here. So let me put this one in. Carry on lower, you think, Harry? Harry! From Home Alone, right? Yeah, it's stupid. I know. So 4 hour volume imbalance. Alright, so that could be a potential retracement if we're making the high right now. Alright, so big gap over here. Fair value gap on the 1H. Okay, so that's, we have an order block plus OB, so we don't have to draw in here. And this is probably where SMT can come in. So right now I'm seeing sort of an accumulation, maybe a small manipulation, but we could have a bigger manipulation down and then distribute up back into that volume imbalance on the daily. And I think there's also a fair value gap up here. So and it looks like a trend line also. So we have some sort of a trend line liquidity going on. Home Alone, you're showing me your age? Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm 30, so whatever. That fair value gap also got a breaker protecting it. Good morning, OT. How are you doing, chat? Irie, welcome back. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Oh no. I'm not gonna pick that one up, guys. You know who that is, right? You know who that guy is. I will not pick up the phone. He will harass me again. Let's get back to analyzing Nasdaq. or US30. Yeah, he might call me back. So if we hit the like button on this stream, I'm pretty sure he won't call back. So let's do that, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna get stalked all day by him. Yeah, it's the market maker, man. Yikes. Right, let me put in the lines, the important lines, the daily opening, this one, and then this one, this one, this one. Right, so now we have a clearer picture of what has happened today. Daily opening. Vinny has a PI on you too, yeah. Gotta be careful. That's me urgent. Right, so trading below daily opening during London. This time area is important, so I'll have to watch the other ones too for what could happen. If we're capping the low this week, then we have the fair value gap in OTE levels right now, so depends on equity open, what's gonna happen. I can see something happening on equity open that we trade up, and then one of the indices will create SMT and then continue down back into this OTE levels, and from there on it could go back up and then liquidate this trend line. So that's actually what I'm expecting today. This is just speculation, of course, right? So yeah, so London session, just trading below daily opening, not doing much. Let's go to this one. Right, so we have a daily volume imbalance over here too. I'll just call it VI, that's fine, volume imbalance. Then the monthly is inside an order block, so that's good. And then we took sell side liquidity. Then we hit this order block on the weekly. Right, to the pip, almost. Alright. Daily has no lower wick yet also, so 4 hour. Yeah, so again, volume imbalance, first target, and then eventually there's a fair value gap up here. And then let's look at the same thing. So the fair value gap on US30 is way lower than the one on, or on US 100 is lower than the one on US30. And we have sort of equal lows too, so. Right, so that's sort of SMT, but. So we can expect these lows on Nasdaq to stay intact, probably. Let's go to the 30. Yeah, it's pretty deep down. I don't know if that's too deep for a buy. $11,700 was too sexy longs. Yeah, that weekly OB. Did you get in on that one? Don't show me your indicators. That should be in the PM session, I guess. Yeah. I mean, there was SMT, I guess. Yes, there was SMT. Because US 100 did not make a lower low, or did it violate it? Like, or it's creating equal lows actually. Yeah, it wicked a tiny bit below it, but we can call it SMT. But what's your opinion, indicator guy? Would you call this SMT? because I would, because it's significantly lower on the other two. Right, let's put in the lines. Daily open, so London is actually trading higher than US 30. Interesting. I would, Ryan, yeah. Yeah, don't show me your indicators is the GOAT. Not PM trend nor longs, but shorts of that short market maker sell model. You're short of this market maker sell model, I suppose. So this is the original consolidation, right? Low risk buy, reaccumulation, smart money reversal, and now we're moving down to liquidate this original consolidation, I would suppose. Good morning, Rabbit. How are you doing? Let me get back to the chart. Right, so US 30, US 100. I'm still fairly new to indices. Don't show me your indicators. So I've always been with Forex. So just because ICT suggested indices, I tried it a couple times and I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, yesterday, my bad. I tried it a few times. It's really exciting because it moves so very, very hard, which is better than Forex, I guess. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you can get burned easily too. So yesterday I took Nasdaq sells. I think it was SMT yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, it was over here. It was actually in this price action over here. $9.30. Yes, so over here. So yesterday I was in a sell over here. I had my stop loss above. And then I thought it would draw lower and lower, so I did not secure anything. So that's stupid. But yeah, this was SMT. So from here to here, and then the other two did not make a higher high. So I saw this one, I thought this is turtle soup entry model, put my stop loss above this protected high, and then yeah, it dumped pretty quickly after. Yeah, that was yesterday. Oh, equity open is in 13 minutes, not 30 minutes. Nasdaq is good to trade after that 9:30 SMT, in my opinion. Before that, it's a mess. Yeah, I think the after equity open is for sure more volatile too. So if you're impatient and London session indices, I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. That was a great trade. Thank you. It would have been great if I secured something, but I got greedy, and sometimes that happens. EU about to hit PDL. Nice. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Well done, indicator guy. So that makes the XY go up, and then this is the target like I outlined earlier. So this narrative on the weekly range being kept is not accurate today. Look at this manipulation on USD CAD, right? It should go up. Oh, okay. We're moving, so I think you are about to hit TP. Great trade. Great trade. Right, let me get back to drawing out the lines. Have you been trading indices long, indicator guy, or did you also start recently with ICT suggesting indices are better at the moment? Had a trade on Nasdaq in London today, and it hang around for about 1 hour hitting TP. Yeah, and London can be consolidating for indices, I guess. Right, so we're opening in 10 minutes. Gold still dumping. Yeah, so 15-minute potential fair value gap. Oh, that's the XY. Right, so you have a potential fair value gap. Then same here. Now it's going to be interesting to see if we create SMT right at the opening. Oh, yes, we have SMT. We have SMT already. This one. Okay. So potential protected high, in my opinion. So equity open into the fair value gap, and then potential draw lower. But we'll have to see. I'm not sure yet. Sorry to ask, what's SMT? That's smart money tool or smart money technique. It means when one of those indices makes a higher high, but the other two don't, then that's SMT. So this could be indicative of a stop run or liquidity purge on one of the indices. And if the other ones are making a lower low or lower high rather, then you could assume this is just a run on stops. You DM me a chart, Stanley. I will look in a second. Hold on. I don't know why I don't know it's dropping right now. Yeah, we have to wait for more price action. Yes, there's SMT. So let me split the charts up. Then Nasdaq is over here. Right, 5 more minutes, then it's about to go down. Then we can finally see something happen actually. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's look at the 15 minute time frame. Nasdaq. NAS 100 cell liquidated, but I was at work, so all I could do was screenshot it. Well, it's a win, right? Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. What is this line? Get out. I really need I have TradingView Premium, but I can only do 2 charts, so I have to watch on I have 2 screens, so I cannot split it in 3 ways. That would have been better. NAS 100, look at the fair value gap 840 on the 1 minute and study. Nasdaq 840. Wait, you mean this one? That's one 840. Alright, I'll put it in for you. I'll put it in. Alright, 3 more minutes. Right, what do you guys think? What's gonna happen? I took a sell in that gap and bought back below the old low. Calm down, bro. But well done. That looks good. Sold in this gap and bought back in the old low. So bought. Yeah, you have to send a chart for that one. Right, 50-second, guys. You think ES will rally to 39.80 and sell off 100 points. Alright, Freddy, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That would be in the fair value gap, just like the other two indices. Right, 10-second, guys. Jesus! Alright, calm down. Calm down. Right, so tap the fair value gap, right? What's gonna happen next? That's the question. So this one is not hit yet. This one is hitting right now. It's very dramatic music, yeah. Well, it hit 39.80, so let's see what happens now on S&P. Oh, I have 2 Dow Jones on, lol. It hit your area, bro. I believe indices will be messing around today, so no trades for me on indices. EU done and dusted. Signing off here. Good luck with trading. Enjoy your weekends, everyone. And yes, great live sessions, bro. Much love. Thank you. Don't show me indicator. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Always lovely to have some legends in the chat. Any gold opinions? Yeah, I would just let it fly. It already is expanding so much to the downside. Yeah, we took out, we're on my range projection, so there's a potential area for a bullish move, but I would not look at it personally. So all indices hit the fair value gap. So there should be a down move coming. But it's pretty much hanging around at the moment, so nothing too much is happening. No, I'm not leaving. The don't show me your indicators is leaving. I will leave in 15 minutes. I will leave in 15 minutes. Don't worry guys, I'll be gone in 15 minutes, okay? Jeez. What's my NAS target? I thought overall we would trade down and then go into this fair value gap. That's my overall target. Right, pretty good prediction, I guess, right? We talked about how it would hit this fair value gap and then move down. So let's see how much juice it has to go down. We're liquidating these lows over here, and this US 30 is not liquidating the low yet. So we need US 30 to do the same. US 30 is somewhat unwilling, you can see, right? So these two are moving down, that US 30 is creeping back up. Very nice CE on NAS. Took first profit here, leaving one. Nice. Nice. So US 500 is taking this high right now, so NAS needs to follow up. What is... oh, this is Dow Jones, I mean. And then... yeah, the only one is not taking the high is Nasdaq right now. Do not go. Yeah. You're actually a legend. Nice price action reading. Gotta go off the charts. Not a legend, man, but I try my best reading price action. But I'll see you later, Dominic. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, Renato, that might be SMT. If one fair value gap gets filled and the others don't, then you have also SMT. It doesn't have to be taking out all the highs and lows. You can also have SMT with if one or two hit fair value gaps and the other one doesn't. That's also, I would also count that as SMT. Let's hang around, man. Move. You're on a sell on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Have a great weekend, Tom. Thank you, Alvilar. Oh yeah, you sent me a chart, Stanley. Sorry, I did not watch it yet. Let me see. No, it's a good chart. It's the GU chart, right? You sent me, Stanley? It's good. That's not luck, it's a breaker. Put the meme back up again, yeah, maybe it will move. Come on! Come on! No juice. No juice. What's US 100 doing? Potentially creating a higher high. You can clearly see US 30 is not willing to go higher. And that could be potentially because we already had SMT beforehand. In saying that, it can still go up, of course. You can see US 100 is about to take the highs, but this is US 30 is not even close. So Nasdaq might run the highs and then continue lower if the other two are staying behind. And where would US 100 react of? There's still a fair value gap on the 1 hour. Where do you get your tunes from? It's just a copyright free tune. It's lo-fi chilled beats, 12 hours of DMCA free copyright free music. Right, it's not doing too much, not gonna lie, it's not exciting at all. And USD cat missed my area. Such a shame. Such a shame. I even had my notification on here on this line. Why I was so confused. Why are we not going to this fair value gap? Yes, there's a small breaker here, but I guess that's enough. Very unfortunate. Again, directional bias correct, right? But yeah, sometimes you miss it, I guess. All my homies hate DMC. Yeah. Nas just ran the highs. Yes. Actually good. So now we have SMT, right? Nasdaq making a higher high, but S&P 500 and US 30 not. So that's potential SMT, which could indicate Nasdaq is just running the stops. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Gonna head off in like 5 minutes, so you can see Nasdaq making a higher high right here. The other ones are not. For now, this fair value gap seems to be respected, so. Due to swing on Nas maybe? Yeah, I would assume that's happening right now. Watching the 15-minute, by the way, on Indices is much less stress, I gotta say, because I watched the 1 minute before, but watching the 15 is actually quite relaxing. So, yeah. Have a good weekend, Harry, man. We'll speak on Telegram for sure. That high on NAS is also a 5-minute fair value gap. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. Look at Nasdaq running higher. What you doing, fam? The other twos are staying behind. Don't trade indices today, thank me later. Yeah. It's not really moving. It's just hanging around equity open. That's no fun. If Apple stock decide to go up, we'll drive all NAS up with no logic. Yeah. Yeah, tech stocks, right? Look at NAS go, and then the rest is not going. So at some point I would think Nasdaq will stop going and then follow along with US 30. But this is just speculation, I don't know. Should have answered the market maker. Yeah, he's mad right now. That's why he's creating SMT. Alright guys, almost streaming for 2 hours, so I'm gonna head off and go do some stuff. And thank you guys for joining the stream, as always. I hope you guys have a great weekend. This Sunday again, 4 PM EST, another Zoom meeting for the market outlook, right? So if you want to be there, go into my Telegram channel, the OTE Trader. It's called OTE's Chart Lab. We're gonna do another Zoom call. Last time I did a Zoom call, it was full. It was full 100 people. So if you want to be there, then make sure you're there on time. So 4 PM EST, I will send it in a Telegram. And guys, great weekend. Enjoy your day. Alright guys, bye.